Right now, inside the wet, dark machinery of your body, a silent massacre is taking place. From the outside, you look incredibly boring. You may be sitting on a train or scrolling through your phone. You look calm. You look safe. But if we peeled back your skin, please don't actually do that. It's very messy. We would see a desperate war for survival. A corrosive alarm is ringing. You feel it as chest tightness or a vague sense of doom. But the most visible sign is probably the one you see in the mirror. You are gaining weight, a stubborn layer of belly fat that refuses to leave no matter how many sad salads you eat. And it's clear that you don't know this. Your body isn't trying to make you fat to annoy you. It's trying to save you. It is convinced absolutely 100% that you are fighting for your life in a hostile wasteland. We call this state chronic stress. But that word is dangerously soft. It sounds like a minor inconvenience, like spilling coffee. What is actually happening is a biological siege. Your system is dissolving muscles, scorching blood vessels, and frantically hoarding fat as if the apocalypse starts tomorrow. And you are not alone in this trench. Globally, 35% of people live in this exact state of emergency. This isn't just a bad mood, it is a physiological crisis. So why is your body sabotaging you? Why does it think you are starving when you just ate a pizza? To understand this tragedy, we need to look at the outdated source code of your existence. To understand why you are breaking, imagine your body not as a person, but as a thriving ancient city-state. Inside this city, there are trillions of citizens, your cells. There is complex infrastructure, your veins and nerves. And there is a paranoid government in charge of your brain. For 99% of human history, this city lived in a world of immediate physical danger. A predator in the bushes, a rival tribe, a forest fire. When the watchtower in your brain, the amygdala, spotted a threat, it didn't hesitate. It slammed a giant red panic button. This initiates the body's nuclear launch sequence, the HPA axis. Instantly, the city transitions into a total war economy. In a war economy, you do not fund art schools, repair potholes, or worry about long-term projects like digestion or deep sleep. You pour every single resource into the military. Your brain screams at the adrenal glands, mobilize everything. First is adrenaline. He is the shock trooper. He screams at the heart to pump faster, dilating your pupils to 4K resolution. He is fast, violent, and temporary. Second, and more dangerous, is the quartermaster, cortisol. Cortisol's job is logistics. Its single order is, we need energy now. Cortisol raids your storage depots, the liver and muscles, ordering them to dump massive amounts of glucose into the bloodstream. This is high-octane jet fuel. Your body is now a super soldier, vibrating with energy, ready to sprint or kill. Simultaneously, cortisol shuts down non-essential services. Digestion? Who cares if a lion eats you? Lunch doesn't matter. This is why up to 40% of people report stress-related stomach issues. Immune system? Turn it off, we can fight the flu later, assuming we survive the next 10 minutes. Reproductive system? Offline. No time for romance when you are being hunted. In the wild, this system is a masterpiece. You see the predator, you run, you fight. You burn off that massive surge of glucose in a frenzy of movement. You survive. The danger passes. The watchtower stands down. The city goes back to building libraries. But here is the glitch. The idiot brain. The problem is that your brain is a survival genius, but a contextual idiot. In the modern world, the predator has changed. It is no longer a lion. It is a passive-aggressive email from your boss. It is a phone notification or the fear of inflation. To your ancient amygdala, a work deadline and a saber-toothed tiger are the same. It can't tell the difference between missing a meeting and being eaten alive. So, it hits the red button. Again, and again, and again. But unlike your ancestors, you do not run. You sit in an ergonomic office chair. You stand in an elevator. You lie on your couch, doom scrolling. This is the evolutionary mismatch. Your body has flooded your bloodstream with jet fuel for a physical battle that never happens. A war that exists entirely in your head. So, what happens to a city that is perpetually mobilized for war but never fights? It rots. If this happened once in a while, it would be fine. But in a world where we are constantly plugged into a 24-hour cycle of bad news, this state of emergency has become your factory setting. When cortisol stays in your system for days, months, or years, it transforms from a savior into a tyrant. Let's tour the wreckage of your internal city to see exactly what is dying. The first casualty is your metabolism. This is the cruelest irony. You are flooded with glucose for energy you aren't using. Cortisol looks at all this sugar in your blood and panics. It knows high blood sugar is dangerous, so it decides to store it. But it doesn't store it normally. Cortisol acts like a doomsday prepper. It thinks the war is never ending. We need a bunker. So, it packs fat deep inside your abdomen, wrapping it around your vital organs. This is visceral fat. It puts the fat here because this area has 4 times more cortisol receptors. It is biologically designed to be a quick-access ration supply for a siege. You are not gaining weight because you lack willpower. You are gaining weight because your body thinks you are living in a post-apocalyptic survival movie, and that belly fat is the only thing keeping you alive. You cannot starve this fat away, because starving signals more danger, releasing more cortisol, protecting the fat even harder. The second casualty is your infrastructure. Think of your blood vessels as garden hoses. Under stress, adrenaline cranks the tap to maximum pressure. Imagine a fire hose turned on full blast inside a garden hose, 24/7.
Get more water!
The hose begins to fray. The delicate lining of your arteries develops micro tears. Your body tries to patch these tears with cholesterol like slapping duct tape on a leak. Over time, this duct tape piles up into plaques. The pipes narrow. The heart has to pump harder, growing thick and strained. You don't feel this happening. It is a silent ticking time bomb in your chest. Statistics show that chronic stress is linked to a 22% increase in the risk of coronary heart disease. You are literally working your heart to death while sitting still. The third casualty is your defense. Under chronic stress, cortisol tells your white blood cells, your internal police force, to go take a nap. It temporarily shuts down inflammation fighting, but weirdly spikes it in the long term. Your immune system becomes confused and groggy.
Rest.
It starts missing actual threats like viruses or potential cancer cells, letting them slip through the gates.
Free entry.
The fourth casualty is the command center itself. Cortisol, in high doses, is neurotoxic. It literally kills brain cells. Specifically, it targets the prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain. Under stress, your CEO shrinks. At the same time, the amygdala, the paranoid security guard, grows larger and more sensitive. Because your CEO is offline, you make impulsive choices. You eat junk food for a quick dopamine hit. You stay up late watching videos about stress instead of sleeping. The loop tightens, the fat grows, the heart strains, the mind fogs. You are trapped in a cage built by your own survival instincts. It sounds like you are a broken machine destined to explode. But you are not a machine. You are an organism. And organisms are really, really good at adapting. Here is the twist. The machinery that is destroying you is also the key to fixing you. You cannot think your way out of stress. You cannot just tell yourself to calm down, because your thinking brain is offline. You have to speak the language of the body. You have a physical lever to pull, the vagus nerve. This nerve is the data cable connecting your brain to your heart and gut. You can hack this system to manually override the alarm. Here are 3 scientific ways to sign the ceasefire right now. Strategy 1. Hack the hardware. Your brain watches your breathing to decide if you are safe.
Not safe.
If you
Danger
are
mode.
breathing fast, the brain thinks, we are running from a bear. It's simple. Do 2 sharp inhales through the nose to pop open the air sacs in your lungs, followed by 1 long extended exhale through the mouth. Doing this for just 60 seconds drops cortisol levels immediately.
Calm. Hey!
Strategy 2. Burn the fuel. Remember,
Storage.
your blood is full of jet fuel for a
I need
fight
to
that
use
didn't
it.
happen. You need to use it.
I need to use it.
Do 30 seconds of jumping jacks in the bathroom. Sprint up a flight of stairs. Tense every muscle in your body and release. This burns off the excess glucose. Strategy 3. The chemical antidote. The natural enemy of cortisol is oxytocin. Oxytocin repairs the damage cortisol does to the heart. It actually regrows brain cells,
Feeling better.
and you get it through connection.
The system is working again.
In a world of isolation, hanging out with friends isn't just fun, it is a medical intervention. Hugging your dog, holding hands, or just having a meaningful conversation rebuilds your city walls. We live in a loud, aggressive world. The economy, the algorithms, and the news are all optimized to keep your finger on the panic button. They profit from your fear. They want you reactive, impulsive, and hungry. They want you in the war economy. But you are not helpless. The fat on your belly, the tension in
We're
your
protecting
shoulders,
you.
these are not signs that you are broken. You cannot eliminate stress. The world will always be chaotic and weird. But you can refuse to let the siege last forever. Your body is always listening to you. It is waiting for permission to put down its weapons. So, take a breath. Sign the ceasefire. And if you want to arm yourself with the best weapon of all knowledge,
Best
consider
weapon.
subscribing. Hit that like button and you'll be crafting your own
See you.
personal guide to life. We'll see you in the next one.